Urgent news from France's devastating flash floods have wreaked havoc in the city of Loire, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. The city, known for its calm, picturesque streets, has been completely transformed by a sudden and overwhelming surge of water. The situation escalated rapidly as torrential rains caused a major dam to overflow, releasing a deluge of water that swept through half of the city, destroying everything in its path. The flooding has been unprecedented. Streets that were once bustling with activity are now submerged, with cars floating aimlessly and buildings partially underwater. The sheer force of the water has been powerful enough to wash away bridges, uproot trees, and tear through homes, leaving many residents stranded and in desperate need of rescue. Videos shared across social media show shocking scenes of cars being swept away, streets transformed into raging rivers, and residents scrambling to reach higher ground as the water levels continue to rise. "I've never seen anything like this in my life," said one local resident. "The water came so fast one moment we were dry, and the next our whole neighborhood was underwater. We barely had time to grab what we could and run." The crisis began after several days of relentless rain caused water levels to rise dramatically across the region. But the situation took a dire turn when a dam near Loire, already stressed by the heavy downpour, could no longer hold back the water. The overflow triggered a massive surge, sending a torrent of water rushing through the city, overwhelming everything in its path. Entire neighborhoods have been evacuated as floodwaters engulfed homes and streets, causing chaos and confusion. Emergency services have been stretched to their limits, with rescuers working tirelessly to save those still trapped in the flood zone. The local government has declared a state of emergency, mobilizing resources to address the crisis. Teams of firefighters, police, and volunteers are on the ground, navigating the treacherous waters in boats to reach residents in need of help. Helicopters have been deployed to airlift those who are stranded on rooftops or in isolated areas that have been cut off by the flooding. Despite their best efforts, the scale of the disaster has made it difficult to reach everyone quickly, and there are fears that the situation could worsen if the rains continue. Meteorologists have warned that more rain could be on the way, with forecasts predicting heavy downpours in the coming days. Authorities are urging residents to follow evacuation orders, seek shelter in safe areas, and avoid attempting to drive or walk through flooded roads. The focus now is on getting as many people to safety as possible while conditions allow, but officials are bracing for further complications if the weather does not improve. The flooding we are seeing is catastrophic. "Our top priority right now is to save lives," said a spokesperson from the local emergency management office. "We're doing everything we can to assist those in need, but we ask that everyone cooperate with safety protocols and stay informed about the latest updates." The impact of the floods has been far-reaching. Businesses have been forced to shut down, power outages have affected thousands of homes, and major roads have been rendered impassable. The French government has pledged full support, with additional resources and personnel being sent to the region to assist with rescue and relief efforts. The aftermath is expected to be devastating, with initial estimates suggesting millions of euros in damages. But for now, the focus remains on the ongoing rescue operations. We're devastated by what's happening, but we're also seeing incredible acts of bravery and kindness, said one local volunteer, helping distribute food and supplies to those displaced by the floods. The community is coming together to support each other, and that gives us hope in this dark time. As rescue teams continue their efforts, stories of survival are emerging. Families who manage to escape the rising waters in the nick of time, neighbors helping each other evacuate, and first responders risking their lives to ensure that no one is left behind. The spirit of resilience is strong, even in the face of overwhelming adversity, but there are still many challenges ahead. The floodwaters have left behind a mess of debris, mud, and damage that will take weeks, if not months, to clear. Authorities are warning of potential health risks as contaminated water spreads, and there is growing concern about the economic impact this disaster will have on the local community. Farms have been flooded, crops destroyed, and small businesses are grappling with the aftermath of this natural calamity. The cleanup and rebuilding process will take time, But we are committed to helping Loire recover, stated the mayor of Loire. We will rebuild, and we will come back stronger. But right now, we need everyone to be safe and look out for each other. For now, the situation remains critical, and the city of Loire is on high alert. As rescue and relief efforts continue, we'll be keeping you updated with the latest news, on-the-ground reports, and exclusive footage. This is a developing story, and we are committed to bringing you the most comprehensive coverage of the crisis. Stay tuned to our channel for continuous updates on the situation in Loire. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our breaking news updates. I thank you for joining us. Our thoughts are with everyone affected by this disaster, and we urge you to stay safe, stay alert, and support those in need during these challenging times.